Good morning. Good morning, folks. As y'all can tell, I am not joined by Chris today. And actually, we're hijacking this broadcast today because my guests today we have are Anthonette and David. Hello, hello. There you are. Okay, now I can hear you. Great. Where are y'all at? Y'all look busy. I see your little ImBlaze in the background. Tell us, where are you coming from?
We are live from New Orleans. We're in the convention center at the Expo Hall, part of ISTELIVE 22.
Nice. Well, welcome. It's great to have two other guests join us. Can you tell us? Okay, well, first of all right, what does ISTE stand for?
I'll let you take that, David.
The International Society for Technology in Education. It's the largest ed tech conference in the U.S.
Gotcha. And I know that.
Yeah,
I noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Really? A lot of international folks?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Funny side story, but there was a group of like Europeans setting up a booth here yesterday, and the expo hall wasn't heated, and it's New Orleans. It wasn't air conditioned, and it's New Orleans. And all these like young European guys were setting up their booth shirtless. They were all there was like 6 shirtless guys talking in French setting up a booth, and I was like, you got it, flaunt it, I guess. Like, all right.
David, you were like, never mind.
Yeah, to set up our booth.
Well,
y'all, it's 11 a.m. No, I'm just kidding. So tell me, like, I've been to, where were we? Oh my gosh, how many conferences have I seen y'all at? A lot, actually. But I've also seen the college Unbound.
South by.
Sorry, say that again?
The last conference we were at together was South by in Austin, I think.
Yes, it was. So, Anthony, I know you usually, are you here representing ImBlaze, or are both of you representing ImBlaze, or?
We're kind of tag teaming because the Be Unbound initiative uses ImBlaze technology. So, you know, if it's an out of school program, they're better set up with Be Unbound. But if it's an in school program, then it's more ImBlaze.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
There's a little gray area in there too.
Yeah. This is good to know. I mean, I love learning so much more about the work that like our initiatives are doing, and especially y'all are doing a lot of hard work traveling. So tell me, like, what are y'all looking forward to at ISTE? Not just like representing ImBlaze and Be Unbound, but like, are there other orgs or companies that you're like, I need to network with or get to know because this might work well with us? Or
I think that for me, the biggest thing is we at Big Picture kind of play in this space of being an ed tech company, like having ed tech products and selling, but we don't really think of ourselves as an ed tech company culturally. I don't think it's it's embedded in our DNA. And so it's interesting for us to sort of play that role. We're role playing as an ed tech company right now, like, and just to see how folks respond to it. And, folks, there's very little branding and marketing for Big Picture learning here. And that's sort of by design. It's like, that's not like people here aren't necessarily interested in school redesign. They're interested, if we're lucky, or if we find the right folks, they're interested in starting an internship program or an apprenticeship program or something like that, or scaling their program. And that's like, great. Let's show you what we have. The fact that it's founded on 25, 26 years of experience in running real world learning programs is great for them to know, but they're less interested in, it's Big Picture. So it'll be interesting to see what it's like for us to play in this space. This is the first time we've had a booth at this conference.
Gotcha. Yeah, I remember before we went live, you were saying that I think one of the questions is like, how do we get noticed when you are surrounded by, like the Googles,
there's a Microsoft, like
they have like a block
lane. Yeah.
They have probably 100 employees here. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, ed tech is big. It's huge. It's $1 billion industry. Like it's big business.
And then there's us.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of we did go to South by, but also like ASU GSV. and just kind of seeing like the big, I'm like, wow, we are like this little like tiny booth compared to like the hundreds of thousands of dollars that people are probably spending just to have a booth in that big exhibition hall.
Yeah, ASU GSV is really like an investor
Mm-hmm.
conference. This is a consumer conference. Like this is where the buyers are, teachers.
And is it a combination of teachers and administrators?
Yeah,
and
yeah. And IT folks in school districts and all those. Yep.
I'm gonna make y'all big screen because I know I should doing that. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Look at y'all. Okay.
Heads are so big.
Your heads, you said? This go around, I remember last time, I feel like Anthonette, you also like do like workshops and or like speak. Are y'all doing that this year, or is it just exhibition only?
No, we don't have any sessions here this time.
Next year. I think it'd be good to have Dr. Sun Sam with us. He's actually an ISTE certified teacher, leader or something like, so it'd be good to go do something with him. The process for presenting here is really complex, and because it's such a big conference, there are hundreds of folks who pitch to present here that don't get in. So we're a little fish in a big ocean here. So we'd have to really bring our A game to be able to present here. I think we could. I think we should, but it just takes a lot of planning on our part. Next year, Philadelphia next year.
Ooh, okay. As we at Berg, I wanted to touch back on just like, I don't want to say the future of education, but like the way that we as an organization use technology and kind of go along with it in a way that, like, what do you see as something that we can, I don't want to say improve on, but what can we adapt into using tech as an organization that maybe we aren't doing just yet, but you can see happen down the line?
Well, I think that we do need, as an organization, and this has been for a while, I think we do need to continue to recognize that technology has a role to play in education, and it could be a harmful role or it could be a helpful role. You know, the phrase that I use is, you know, the only tool you have is a hammer. Everything looks like a nail. And so if your only tool as a teacher is like a couple of different types of tools, then you tend to teach to that. Like those tools tend to force or direct practice in a way, and that could be good or bad. If you have tools, in our case, if you have tools that really promote complex distributed learning systems that are student interest driven, if you have tools that are made to do that, then it's easier to propel that work and to propel that. But if you have, like, for instance, student LMSs, learning management systems, if you where all the grades are in rows and columns, well, then you're going to fill in with information. You're going to fill that space. And that means that in that case, you're going to teach more traditional classes in many cases, because you have to fill in rows and columns on a learning management system. So I see us needing to continue to find, celebrate, support, create ourselves tools that help practitioners accelerate the core values that we bring to the table around our school designs.
It's funny you should say that, because as you were saying that, I was like, ooh, I'm just going to wander around the exhibit hall and see what's new, because I've been out of the classroom for at least 8-10 years now. And I'm like, I was just learning how to use a smartboard and like a Promethean. So what's new that I don't even know about?
Well, right. And so there's innovation and there's disruptive innovation. Like there's new, which is great, and new is oftentimes better, not always, but oftentimes better. But it's better at doing the same practice, the same thing that we've been doing for 150 years in a better way. That's cool. But what if the whole thing that we've been doing for 150 years is fundamentally out of date and flawed, and because it's out of date? Like, well, yeah, there's great learning management systems all around here that help you do grades better and helps teachers direct students virtually, like instead of in person, but still teacher directed learning. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. But it's props. It's great that you've got something new, but it's not disruptive. It's not changing
Mm.
it's changing the practice.
Yeah. I've been recently thinking about, and I mean, this is not related specifically to ImBlaze, but just like the impact that tech has on how we socialize, but also just the tools that we have in front of our hands. Just thinking about like activism, right? What kind of
Yeah.
transpired on like Friday and Thursday, and just like if people can't, you know, like what is the future of activism, and does it lie in technology? You know, question mark.
Yeah.
With that, okay, so we're coming a little close to time, but I do want to, because y'all are at an exhibit hall and you usually have like 10 to 15 seconds, maybe even 30 seconds to get people's attention. What are your like attention like pitches? You know, when people are walking by, like what do you say? You know, how do you get people to stop?
Stickers. Stickers. That's
You
how.
just say, come grab some stickers.
Yeah.
Grab some stickers.
Wait, pens.
Pens and
Teachers
life-
love pens.
And
Hold on.
lifesavers. Lifesavers.
No
Sweets.
way. Y'all need to save me one of the pens because I love to
There you
collect
go.
pens.
And
Wow. This is the innovation, y'all, that we're not.
yeah, this is disruption right here. It's not just
This
innovation.
is
Stickers.
I love it.
But
Okay,
stickers,
before we,
stickers are like this. You know, people they're advertising. They stick them on their things, and that's great. So anyway, yes.
actually, that's true. Next time I see you, I'll need a sticker because I only have one sticker on my laptop, and I want to fill that up. So
Yeah, but
I'll
this
be
says
my-
this sticker says, look what this sticker says. It says get out. Like you need to put this on your laptop. Like
Yeah.
that's the whole idea.
To remind you to get out.
Get out.
Okay, gotcha. All right, before we close, any last minute, you know, shout outs or anything you want to pitch to our viewers out there?
Yes, I want to shout out that it's Anthonette's birthday today, and she's working. Just to
Damn.
shout that out, like she's here.
Happy birthday today.
Thanks.
I'm gonna make sure this we'll get some shout outs, some happy birthdays on our comments. Okay, I
Yeah.
hope you actually, the two of you, have a great day. Anthonette, celebrate your birthday. I know y'all are in NOLA. Have some fun. Thank you so much for joining this morning. And I can't wait to see y'all in person again.
All right. See you soon, Carla.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.